All right, here we go. Panama City Beach. My name is Casey Joyner. I am with Scenic Sotheby's. I've been selling real estate here on the coast for 17 years. And what I like to do is bring you the numbers and just let you know exactly what's going on. We don't go by feel. We go on numbers. We go on facts. Facts over feelings, right? So listen, what we're going to do today is break down Q3 2025 for Panama City Beach, okay? Some interesting things going on. And you can see on this channel, I've done a little bit. We're going to get way more into it for Panama City Beach. We do a lot for 30A and Destin, and we work in Panama City Beach. And I'm going to start bringing you more consistent weekly information, just like we do on the other channel, just because I get calls from you guys, and I appreciate the feedback. And we're going to start bringing you more. So Q3 2025, what happened? So this is a tease I've got up on the screen, and I'm going to go bigger screen. Let's show you, let's give you the numbers a little bit larger there. There we go. I'm going to put me smaller over there so you can focus in. But let's take a look at these numbers. So what we're going to look at, this is Gulf Front, okay, for Panama City Beach. So let's look at homes. So what I'm going to show you is Q3 2025 versus Q3 2024. All right, quarter three. It's going to show the differences and what the difference in a year is, okay? So for instance, Panama City Beach Gulf Front homes in 2025 in quarter three, we sold 11 Gulf Front homes. Last year at this time, 3 Gulf Front homes were sold during Q3. So guys, that's a 267% increase just in Gulf Front sales. All right. Now listen, that's inventory dependent. That's a very low amount of transactions. But what's it telling us is that the market is picking up on those higher price ones where a year ago we just weren't seeing many of them. Average price point on those was 1.3 million. But last year, this is interesting enough, on the 11 sales, $1.3 million average sales price. Last year, the average sales price on those 3 was 3.4 million. Okay. So again, inventory driven. All right. So listen, active listings, 2024. Here's another key metric for homes. This is Gulf Front homes. In 2024, in quarter three, there were only 23 homes on the market. This year in Panama City Beach, Gulf Front, there are currently 74 homes on the market. That's a 220% increase. Casey, what's causing that? A lot of variables. Some of it is rental. Rental has settled down, and a lot of people that were holding that and wanting the rental to come back up are saying, I'm going to go ahead and sell. Because I don't think the rental is coming back up anytime soon, guys. I think what's happened is we have leveled off, okay? More to come on that. Let's get to condos. This is the meat of Panama City Beach Gulf Front, okay? 2025 in Q3, we sold 152 Gulf Front condos. Last year at this time, 114. So that's 30% more Gulf Front condo sales this year. Let's look at average sales price. 2025, $484,000 was the average price. Last year at this time, the average price was $495,000. So just down 2%. Okay. So up in the number of transactions, 30%, down in the sales price by 2% on Gulf Front condos. Here's the big one that I want to focus on for Gulf Front condos. Last year at this time, Q3 2024, 581 Gulf Front condos on the market. That's a lot. This year, 787 Gulf Front condos on the market. Guys, that's a 35% increase. Right? So we're selling 30% more, but there's 30% more on the market. Okay. And it's pushing the price down. So that makes sense to me. Even though you're doing more transactions, if there's more inventory, you're going to get pressure on that price point. So I think the market actually did pretty good just to go down 2% on the average sales price when you've got 30% more opportunities out there. Would you agree? Like, that's not bad. All right. Days on market. What has it done there? This time last year, it was taking us 109 days on average to sell a condo on the Gulf. This year, it's taken us around 143 days. And I think y'all feel that. It's a patient game, right? So overall, I don't think that, I think in both situations, okay? Moral of the story coming out of Q3 for Panama City Beach is we've seen a pretty profound amount of inventory increase, particularly on the Gulf Front. You got 74 Gulf Front homes out there on the market versus 23 this time last year. That's going to receive pressure on the price point. I promise you, right? And then with the condos, that many more, 781 versus 5 and change. So listen, price points are holding tight, but you're going to have more distraction in your particular building. If you're thinking about coming to market, you really need to take a look and see if it's a good time. We'll certainly help you with that. We're coming into the shoulder season, but listen, I said this on my other channel, we're still super active. We're talking about pendings and closings every day. All right. So the point is, if you're willing to get realistic, you can still get a transaction done right now, right? Despite the inventory, because a lot of people are still fluffing it up there. Okay, reaching a little bit on these prices. All right, but listen, we're here to help. We're going to bring you more consistent content on Panama City Beach because we are working over there all the time, and I want to talk to you about it just like we do on 30A in Destin. So if you need anything from me, my number's below. Would love to hear from you. Even put me in the comments where you're watching from. If you own a place or you're thinking about buying a place, we'd just love to know who's out there. So appreciate the time. Look forward to helping you with many more things to come, and talk to you soon.